It's fun time!
Oh yeah. What's up? This is KDB Fishing. I'm looking at the wrong area. I moved my camera around. Hey, there you are. KDB Fishing here on YouTube, Fishing Minnesota. So since Father's Day is coming up, my wife actually decided that she went and bought me just a month subscription. I think it's just for this month. Maybe another month. I might get one more. Thing open, but before I do that, I want you guys to go ahead and like this video, even though we haven't got into it yet. Ah, there it is. Trusty pin. There we go. I might keep this banner. I don't know. Anyway. Alright. Mr. Twister, the original lifelike design. Catching more fish more often. Ooh, okay. So basically it's like a swim minnow. I don't know if you can see it that well. The glint of the light. Yeah, so basically it's a swim minnow. Silver and black with a red flake. Oh, that tail. That tail is much different from what I'm used to seeing on these swim minnows here. So I guess I can go ahead and just pop it open. Maybe show you guys what it looks like. So the tails on most of them I'm used to seeing is kind of like, it comes off the back, just like a little teardrop off the back, and it swims through. But this one here, as you can see, is a double tail. So, wow. I wonder how that's going to work. Probably pretty well, especially since bass, right now they're feeding on shad. They're still, I think they're still spawning up here in Minnesota. We had a late spring, so they could still possibly be spawning. Plus, we still have a lot of high water, so that one. All right, what is this? Logic Lures, scented, tandem rig, 4-inch. Pre-rigged and ready to go, bream. Okay. So it looks like it's another type of, to me I would call it a fluke, but it's not a fluke. It's got this weird paddle tail going on here with the red hook. It does have a few leaders on it, and it has lead. I will not be using those. I will be taking those off if I'm able to. And I will be using Titan Tungsten. Go ahead and check them out. I believe you can just go to www.titantungsten.com. And if you can't, go to my Facebook page, and you will be able to find them through my Facebook page. But Titan Tungsten, they are a great company, and they do tungsten weights as well as, you know, hooks and other things like that. I have all the products that I need, so I buy from them mostly. If I want a different type of lure, then I'll go to like Cabela's or something. But Titan's more environmentally friendly, and that's why I use them, apart from them being my sponsor. Kind of a sponsor. I mean, I get a discount through them. But I'm still appreciative of that because, man, trying to get all the stuff that I need would be a lot more expensive through them. So I really appreciate that. I'm going to throw this is my shout out for Titan Tungsten. Thank you very much for deciding to sponsor me. It's been a great run so far. I just started this year with you guys. As this year continues, I'm going to make you guys proud. So, this weedless, reusable jig. I don't know. It looks kind of funky. Got this weird paddle tail thing going on, / fluke style. It might tear up in some dark, like dirty, dingy water. So if I get around any of that, I might throw that in like dark, dingy water just because it's a darker color. And it's got that fleck in it to kind of give it that shine. So that's bait number 2. Bait number 3. What we got? Bait rigs. T-bone cycleman. Okay. So pretty much a jerk bait. And I love using jerk baits. They're usually pretty lightweight and they don't fly far, especially if you're using very high, very heavy pound test line. Gosh, people texting me. Anyway, I like it. I like the color. I like the design. I like how it's got this humped back instead. I wonder if it's going to make it swim through the water a little bit differently than a normal jerkbait that's more of just like a slender, what would you say, slender cylindrical shape to it. So, but yeah, that's the third bait. I'm excited to use that. Can't wait. Action de merci, action tipo paciente. I don't speak any of those languages, so don't quote me on any of that I just said. But okay, so it's like a frog, but it's a froglet. So it doesn't have the legs or like the skirts like on you would have on the booyah baits or anything like that. So it looks kind of goofy, but it's a walking bait, and it's kind of made like the booyah bait frogs, how they're just like that nice hollow body, nice durable plastic. So yeah, that looks like fun. I will be sure throwing that on an overcast day. So another one. Ooh, another one. Another T-bone minnow. Ah, it's like a nice rainbow trout looking color. Except it's got like an orangish bottom. So again, another. I'm guessing. Yeah, this is a shallow diving bait. I'm sure it only dives to about. I was gonna say 5 feet. Yep, max dive is 5 feet. So that's pretty good for fishing on a weed line, especially if it's only about like 5 or 6 feet on that weed line. Probably could pull up some really big bass with that. So maybe next tournament, I'll use that, depending on the weather. That's the thing. Crisp breezes of the Pacific Ocean, cool wind blowing through Sierra Mountain pine trees, and giant bass tugging on your line at some of the best fisheries in the world. That's what inspires us at California Classic to make an innovative lure, design, and high-quality baits that will allow you to enjoy your time on the water the best way we know how, catching lots of fish. Okay, so it's pretty much just a grub. Just like a spinner, not a spinner bait. Mr. Twister, kind of like a twister tail grub. It's got this, looks like candy, like a grape gusher. Ooh, what's this? Nice big one. Oh, wow. Monster Bass Basszilla. Swim bait. 4 inches. 9 ounces. Ooh. I can't wait to use this. I have one, and I've been afraid to throw it because these are expensive lures. My mother-in-law bought mine for me for Christmas, but I feel like it was pretty expensive. So I'm like, I want to throw it, but I'm afraid to lose it. So now I can throw this one. It's got this just a weird color and shape to it, like it's a cleared body shape. So I don't know if I would throw this. Maybe just throw it in clear water, but not like crystal clear water. I say like a max visual depth of, I don't know, like 2-3 feet, just because it's just this off color. Like you would think they would have made it just a little bit darker in color, but it's kind of just this weird color. But who knows? I mean, usually small little baitfish do kind of look like this. So we're going to see how that works. And this is made by Monster Bass. Monster Bass. Revolution Bluegill. That's a good deal. That was bait number 8. 9. I don't know where I'm at right now. I'm lost. Ooh, here we go. Wild Thang Series. Bassmaster Classic Champion. Cliff Pace. I haven't followed Bassmaster I don't know how long, so a lot of these guys I don't really know, but apparently he's in the Bassmaster Classic. So, this is it's a flat wild green pumpkin. I don't know, it looks like, I'm going to open it. It looks like a creature bait. Okay, so it looks like a creature bait. But it's a little different. So if I had a creature bait here with me, I'd show you the difference, but kind of the similarities. Ooh, maybe more of a beaver bait. Maybe looks like more of a beaver bait then. So it's got this nice little flat fly tail. I like the body on it. It's very, very textured. Wow, I really like this one. It's kind of got like the claws of a like a crawfish or something. Yeah. So, oh no, oh there it is. So that's pretty wicked design. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna throw this on. Like I usually would throw them all. I throw all my soft plastics on a Texas rig. It's probably the best thing to do. Just throw this one on a Texas rig as well. But I'm kind of thinking like maybe a weedless finesse hook or something. I don't know. We'll find out when I get ready to go and throw it. Probably going to be a Texas rig. I'll have to buy some punching hooks or sinkers, weights from Titan Tungsten. All right, that was bait 11. What is this? Ooh, Mustad. KVD weighted grip pin. Okay. It's 4/0, 2 pieces, and it is a weighted hook. So, maybe I'll throw these weedless on this weighted hook. Maybe. Because in that way I won't have to tie on a cone weight or tie on a cone weight and drag it through the weeds, and eventually it'll just gets hung up in the weeds, drags all the weeds with the bait. Let's see. Okay. Ice hole tackle. So they put it's kind of more or less more like an ice fishing lure. You would fish this probably like off the bottom and jerk it up and down to make noise and look like a fish is kind of dying. I wouldn't fish this in the summer. I mean, I could probably would catch something too, but it says ice hole, so it's for ice fishing. But you probably still could get away with throwing this in, I don't know, maybe a weed line. See what we can do. So that is it for the unboxing. A lot of cool tackle. I actually can't wait to get into this more and actually have like a longer subscription, like maybe 5 years. I don't know what it is, how they have it set up. She bought it for me. I haven't really looked into these yet, but I just knew that I wanted to get into it. So we're gonna put these back, and I'm gonna ask a question. You guys leave a comment if you're watching this video. What bait do you think that I should use first in this challenge that Jerry and I are going to possibly have in coming up here in a couple of days here? I don't know. Tell me what you think. If you want, just like rewind the video to see which baits. I'm not going to pull them all out again. It's already a long video. So, if you made it this far, that is. See which one I should fish with first so I can take down my boy in this challenge. Other than that, I'm signing off. Keep fishing. Hit them hard. Hit them smart. Like, comment, subscribe to KDB Fishing. Check out my Instagram. I do post pictures on there every time I go fishing. That is it. I will see you later.